We'll tour the Connecticut home of an America's Cup sailor. Plus, a major addition makes a great home bigger and better. And Will Ferrell's toothbrush is made out of recycled plastic. We'll visit the Massachusetts company that created it. Welcome to New England Dream House. I'm Jenny Johnson. A tactician who won 3 America's Cups has found a safe harbor in Essex, Connecticut. It's this week's Dream House. Tom Whidden's sailing career has taken him around the world. The tactician for Dennis Connor's Stars and Stripes competed in 8 America's Cup events.
I'm the only American tactician to ever lose the America's Cup, and I've done it twice for America, but luckily I've won 3 America's Cups. So my batting average is pretty good for batting averages.
This house in Essex, Connecticut has been his harbor for more than 20 years.
I've chosen over all the years to live here just because we love it and we've got a lot of friends, but you know, look around, it's beautiful.
Tom's wife Betsy says they didn't consult a chart before deciding to buy.
And he opened the kitchen door and he said, done. That's it, we want it. We were the first people who saw it, absolutely fell in love with it, and bought it back in 1988.
The back of the home looks over an ever-changing marsh.
Water is very important to us. Tom has made his living on the water as a sailmaker. We were always hoping to get a little slice of Essex on the water.
We live in a little estuary that feeds into the Connecticut River, and it's full of wildlife.
The freshly redecorated living room draws on the colors of the marsh. Interior designer Susan Gregory explains.
Betsy wanted grass cloth on her walls. That was the one request that she had, and a very different look from the look that they originally had in here, which were much brighter colors. So we just toned everything down.
The Ralph Lauren grass cloth has an earthy feel.
I love the texture of it. It's very different from standard grass cloth, which is more horizontal. This has an overall nubby texture.
The grass cloth is also great camouflage for these speakers. The rest of the furniture is done in pale tones of green and beige, also found on the silk window treatments.
The edge has a little ruffle on it, and the silk was just reversed to go horizontal, and then we ruffled it.
Builder Nick Sapia added more architectural detail.
The coffered ceiling, which we applied, creates a dramatic change and really formalizes the living room and updates it to a present-day design that really complements their lifestyle and their taste in artwork.
Betsy loves this Alex Katz painting of a local yellow iris called Yellow Flags that she can sometimes see out her window. The decorative painting Yves Perrant did over the fireplace shows the Essex waterfront. The 2-story-tall dining room has more favorite works of art. Kiki Smith did the sculpture hanging over the table she's named Flying Alice.
She's been flying around the room for a while. Sometimes she gets launched during dinner parties. We have to watch out.
Lyme, Connecticut artist Judy Friday painted this piece called Clearing Fog. Art even adorns the recently renovated kitchen.
I had a picture of something that I saw in a magazine maybe 5 years before that I hung on to. And I said, what do you think? And Tom really liked it.
Nick says they kept the basic footprint intact, but updated everything.
As in the living room, we did a coffered ceiling in the kitchen as well as did the floor tile.
Gedney Kitchens in Madison, Connecticut designs the cabinets and other details.
I always wanted to have marble counters, and Tom was a nice adventure for us.
The top of the 2-level island is made of chestnut found in a Vermont barn. Betsy is a self-described foodie, so she enjoys her Wolf Range and drawer-style microwave.
Somehow the food seems like it's gotten better since the kitchen's gotten better. I don't know if it's more inspiration or what, but Betsy's a wonderful cook.
There's plenty of proof that Tom's a fabulous sailor here in the family room.
There are a lot of boats up there, and if you look sort of from the middle of the wall to the right, it's all the America's Cup boats that I've sailed on.
The art, another reminder of his years as the Stars and Stripes tactician.
You probably get less credit than the skipper when he wins, and probably get more of the credit when you lose. But I love the job, it's great, and working with Dennis Connor over the years has been fantastic.
This room is a favorite of Tom and Betsy's grandchildren. 3-year-old Thomas and 1-year-old Maggie.
We love it. We love having them here, and we just kind of let things overflow wherever they want.
Our greatest sense of joy is to have our family with us.
Well, the kids and grandchildren steered Tom and Betsy to building this carriage house on the property.
It really handles a lot of the growth of our family and a lot of the overflow of when everybody shows up at the same time.
Architect Steve Lloyd designed it to be an open space with headboard-lined ceilings. A wall with a high row of windows separates the living and sleeping areas. Nick says it's great for whoever stays there.
It gives them a sense of privacy while keeping the space open and flowing from the living area towards the sleeping quarters.
The dresser inspired Susan to give the carriage house an ocean feel right down to the smallest detail.
On the television cabinet, just beautiful square sea glass and their knobs, and they just add a little interest instead of a wooden knob or a metal knob.
Since Tom travels countless miles for work, he's always happy to set a course for his New England dream house.
When I'm here, I'm always so happy that I live here, so it's a great place.
It complements them so nicely. Now let's take a look at our top 10 design elements. Number 10, the hanging sculpture Alice who floats over the dining room table. Number 9, the wolf range Betsy loves to cook on. Number 8, the chestnut wood covered kitchen island. Number 7, the new coffered ceilings full of rich detail. Number 6, the silk window treatments, the ruffled edge is a great touch. Number 5, the grass cloth that adds earthy texture to the living room. Number 4, the works of art done by local artists. Number 3, the boat models that hang on the family room wall. Number 2, the beautiful view of the marsh behind the house. Number 1, the carriage house. The owners hang out here even when there are no guests. The phone number for Susan's company, Gregory Interiors, is 860-767-1245, and her website is gregoryinteriors.com. To reach builder Nick Sapia's company, Sapia Builders, call 860-304-8383, or you can get them online at sapiacorp.com. Coming up, no sun, no problem. We'll talk about shade gardens. And a new paint job is just one of the great decisions in this week's Before and After project.